Well, good morning, everybody. I'll pick up where we left off yesterday. Train is finished switching Scott coal. Now we come up to the town of Truitt. We'll do the runaround and head back to the town of Hagans in the yard. Saturday morning, sitting out on the back porch, watching the birds. I left the caboose down at the other end. You can barely see it in front of the old DT&I. I don't know what you call it, switch target maybe, against the house. So disconnected from the train. Now we're going to pull up and back around the train go get the caboose. So I actually filmed this last weekend. Like I said, all that flashing of the light, the Rail Pro has a setting for to dim the rear lights, and I didn't see that flashing in person, but it sure showed up on the video. So as soon as I saw that, I turned it off. And as you probably just noticed, the wind chimes have been set free, so I'll have to see how that works out narrating the video. I may walk out into the yard. So we've got the caboose. Now we're going to pull up and tack it onto the end of the train. So my railroad isn't very big. It's about equivalent of a 2 foot by 4 foot end scale layout, really. Except for the yard tacked onto the end. But I did not want to set it on the ground. I think railroads look a lot better when they're elevated, and they're a whole lot easier to work on too. I built this all myself. Had a quote from a landscape company to build it, and it was way more than I wanted to pay. So luckily I had a friend with a backhoe and a bobcat and a source of free dirt. So after I built the framework, I took the fence down on one end and we filled it up. I think there's something like 28 cubic yards of dirt in it. That was in December of 2016. I run battery power. I used to have the ability to run track power, but I just took the wires out because battery power is so much easier way to go. I still have a couple locomotives that I can't run unless I would just temporarily plug in and run wires to the track and clean the track, obviously. Here comes Ferdinand. You may hear him start talking to me here in a minute. I keep him from sticking his nose in my coffee. Now, Ferdinand, get out of there. Okay, so we are heading back to the town of Hagans. So in theory, I say that this branch used to be much longer, and there was a big coal mine at the end of it that closed down. So this is just the remnants of it. It's just a small coal loader, a pulpwood loading, and the sawmill. So now Truitt is actually the end of the line, the way I operate it. So I will run around and head back to the yard. And since it's maybe, in theory, only maybe 3 miles long, the crew generally switches the coal loader and the other two industries separately with lunch in between. So we're coming back into the yard. You see my retaining wall is finally bit the dust there. I don't have enough of that metal edging to replace that part, so I'm going to have to do something. Just going to run around the train. And then we'll put the hoppers on the coal track. And we'll pick up the empties on the adjacent track to go out to switch the other industries. But that will be in tomorrow's video. Sure, you can hear Ferdinand fussing at me every time I stop petting him. I think Ferdinand has some Siamese in him. He is pretty vocal. Since I'm narrating this on Saturday morning, it's going to be a nice day. Cold front coming in tomorrow, actually it's coming up from the Atlantic Ocean, very unusual, but it's supposed to bring cooler temperatures and a good bit of rain where I'm at. So tomorrow's going to be not very nice on Sunday. Then Monday will be a nice day again for the holiday. So we're pushing the train into the siding. He's really enjoying this head rub. Well, I was petting Ferdinand and didn't realize where I had broken the video off to pick up for tomorrow. So we'll just pick up there tomorrow with the switching the pulpwood auger, which you see right here. The spur, of course, there's no car on it right now. All the cars are in the shed down there. Hope everybody enjoyed it. Again, I know that most of the people who watch my videos are in it for the N scale, and I understand that. But my wife and I really enjoy the outdoor railroad too. Different set of challenges. So everybody have a great Sunday and stay safe.